Hi everyone, Natasha and Adelina here, and around our home today, what do we have? Our little squares of paper for the Dock Your House series. So she's shaking those up, and while she's doing that, I'm just going to remind us, so this is the little clean, declutter, organize system I'm doing along with Sophia at My Great Challenge, and we each just went around our homes and wrote down areas that we thought needed some help. So I tried to limit mine to small sections that I could do in about 15 minutes, and that is what we've been doing so far. So I'll quickly tell you what we've done. I think we're up to episode 8, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll find out. You want to help me count for a minute? I'm going to sit down. You can help me count. So first we did Pantry Floor. So that was number 1. Then we did number 2, which was the small desk in my little office area. We did the bottom right drawer. That's number 2. Then 3, we did the cookbooks in the pantry. 4 was the kitchen glass and plastic food storage drawer. So it's the drawer where we keep all those containers. What was that, 5 or 4?
I think that's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4. So then number 5 was the pasta and rice in our pantry, the area where we keep all of that.
Hey, we did that.
Yeah, we did that. Number 6 was the kitchen baking pans, cutting boards, cabinet, so where I keep all those things in my kitchen. Number 7 was the Lazy Susan cabinet in our kitchen, which I realized after I was all done that there's actually a separate cabinet that I was referring to when I wrote this down, that the whole cabinet is just one Lazy Susan with 2 drawers. It's in the bottom cabinet in that corner. So when I get to the one that was supposed to be the top, I'll do the bottom, since I did the top when I was supposed to do the bottom. So anyway, so that means we are up to number 8. Adelina is going to do the honors. So do you want to choose one for us? No peeking. She wants to come up closer to you. All right. She's got the lid. Yep. Here, let's sit you up here so they can see. Okay, hold it up high so everybody can see you picking one out. Oh, she picked it. Okay. Can you try to read it maybe?
No, I'm going to do something.
Oh yeah, you can show it to them.
Okay, I think I just need you to.
Okay, you were right. You were on the right track with your sounding out. Can you see it? So that spells.
Yeah, it's upside down.
Oh, no, I think you were right. Let's try to sound it out, and we'll read it to them. So this is chen. So what does that sound like? Kitchen. Kitchen. Yep. So it's in the kitchen. And then this one, this is the k sound again for that C. So that's k, ah. What does FF sound make? Right? And then E. Ka. E.
Coffee.
Coffee. And this one right here is a short word. It starts with what sound? This is,
I.
actually, that's a T. My handwriting was kind of messy, wasn't it? So what sound does T make? And then the next 2 letters together make an E sound. T, E. What would that be?
Tea.
Tea. So it's our kitchen, coffee, and tea. And this last one is cabinet. All right, so time to clean out the cabinet where you keep your coffee and tea.
Ooh, I know how to get out there.
She knows where it is. She's gonna go get ready. So I'll meet you in the kitchen and we'll get started. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen, and this little cabinet behind Adelina is where we keep our coffee and tea. Okay, and then you could scooch over this way. So she's gonna open the cabinet and show us what we have stored in there. Can you get it open?
I was using my pinky.
Yeah.
So now we're doing this off right now.
Well, I think we'll go through each shelf.
Okay.
So hang on, let me show them. You can kind of point for me. So if you can see at the very tippity top, there's one shelf, and you don't need to stand, honey. I don't want you to stand up there.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
I don't want you to fall. Okay, so the top shelf, we'll pull that basket out, and then there's a second shelf with a basket. I just got those little wire baskets at Walmart, I think, and they were maybe $3 a basket, and they work nicely because, now granted, I'm tall, I'm 5'9", but I can just reach up and grab with my fingers onto that wire mesh and pull those down. So they're kind of like a drawer, but it allows me to access what's up there at the very top shelf. So we're going to start at the top and work our way down. Okay, Adelina? So I need you to sit, my dear. Thank you. And I will get that cabinet, that top one out. Okay.
I'm right here for no reason.
Okay, now you can put your head up, and we'll move the camera down so they can see what we're doing, okay?
Okay, can I just close this for them?
Sure, you can just close it. Okay.
Okay, so let me hold this up for them.
Okay.
So we're doing this cabinet, which is
This?
the very top.
Okay, so let's start out. So this is our extra coffee storage basket. So I usually just put in here kind of the backup supply of coffee. So this is my little stovetop espresso maker, and that works well. We don't need to show them everything about it.
I just showed them.
Okay, she wants to show you that. That's how you pour it out.
And then you can do it.
Yep. If you like espresso, this is a good one. I'll try to link it below. I just got it on Amazon. They come in lots of sizes, but you put your ground.
In another video, she will show you how to make it.
Yeah, ground coffee goes in there. Water goes in here up to the little valve. It just sits on top, and the whole thing sits on the burner, and you can hear it when it comes to a boil and steams out and makes your espresso. So that's gonna stay.
And I'm just getting all these packets ready.
Okay, we've got an assortment of tea and coffee from a little local shop that came from my dad. Here, you stay there. I'll get this. Okay.
This is kind of cool.
So hold on. Let's look at these and see.
I might really have this.
French vanilla, apple, cinnamon. Keep dropping a pan-fired green, and English breakfast. So I think I'm fine keeping all those.
I'm gonna take the apple and cinnamon one.
And then Irish breakfast. So those are some loose teas. We'll keep those. This is, now I'm wondering. Oh, these are both, I think, the same thing, which is the mahogany dark roast. So I like Caribou coffee. If you're familiar with that brand, that's one of my favorites. I tried this mahogany dark roast, kind of like my espresso blend in that little roaster. It works pretty well. It's not as good as a real coffee house espresso, but when you're home and you want something it's similar, that's pretty good. So I have it ground two ways. This jar, it's ground pretty finely, and this one is a coarser grind. And then this last one is Full City Blend. So this was a sample of some coffee I got from someone, and if I remember right, I think it's just enough for one of my big pots of coffee. So I need, are you sneaking sugar back there? You shouldn't be sneaking any more sugar. So that is, I think everything that's in there can stay in there. So now we can just put it back, okay?
Wait, I gotta get away.
All right, you help me organize. So she's gonna help me organize.
I'm all organized.
Okay. Oh, this is the instructions for my coffee grinder, my coffee mill. I'm fine, we can keep that in there. Okay, watch your noggin there. We're gonna put this one away. Okay. So nothing to declutter there, just again, nice to know what I've got. Remind myself I have some coffee in here that I could be using up. So this one, these are just some little tags I got at Michael's, I think. This one is our coffee, tea, and cider basket. So we'll go through here and see what we have. If there's anything we need to just declutter. So those are herbs and spices for making mulled cider or mulled wine in the fall and winter. So, okay, so we're getting close to using this up. I think I got this at Costco and it's worked pretty well. You have to have a little like a cheesecloth bag or something to put these in, and that's been fine. I think I even gave some as some gifts. We don't need to open this. So this is
ooh, yum yum.
now this one I think we might need to either use it up or get rid of it. Lemon ginger spice blend from Aspen Mulling Spices. says add 2 teaspoons per 6 to 8 ounce glass of iced tea, lemonade, seltzer, or club soda, or any fruit juice. And I think this is mostly just a lot of sugar. I think I'm actually going to get rid of this. I know I've had this for years. I don't even remember the last time when I purchased it. I mean, granted, it's just sugar, so it probably doesn't go bad, but it also has dextrose, dextrin, gum arabic, natural flavors, and silicon dioxide. So nothing like, you know, great that I need to be consuming. So I'm going to get rid of that.
Let's not get these packets because we got them from Clay.
Oh, I know. We're going to keep these. These were ones that our grandpa gave us for...
Also these two.
Yep, for Christmas. So we have been enjoying these. We've got lots of good hot cocoa and some like frappuccino and cappuccino for mom and dad. Okay. All right. Whoop. So those we're going to keep.
What are these?
Those are all hot cocoa packets. So we can keep those. I know.
Do we have to wear on a cold day even if it's not Christmas?
Well, yeah, it's kind of cold sometimes right now. We're in spring. So we'll keep these.
Oh, I want some nighttime tea.
Well, I think we're going to make tea in a little bit. Let's finish what we're doing. So these marshmallows, can you feel these for me? Those are pretty hard. Do you want to use those for hot cocoa, or you think we just need to throw them in the compost?
I can barely squeeze them. I bet the hot cocoa would probably get them softer.
Okay, so we'll use them for the next batch of hot cocoa. Okay. All right.
And what is this?
That is
Charlie Brown.
also cocoa. Charlie Brown S'mores Cocoa. I'm sure this was a little gift we got as well. So that's fine. I'm noticing a couple of kinds of tea here that I'm sure I got from someone as a gift. And I'm going to keep these. But I do want to put these down. There's a different basket where I keep all of my little loose tea packets like this so that when I'm looking for one, I can find it. What else do we have in here? Some coffee filters.
I'm just trying to organize these.
Oh, okay. So she's folding up some coffee filters.
I know how to do it, so nobody needs to
And then these are just different recipes for mulling spices and wassail and mulled wine. So I like to keep those in there. And what else did you pull out of this box for me? Some of our red raspberry herbal tea. Anything else? And then our nighttime tea. So I think the only thing we really want to get rid of in this basket is our lemon, lemon ginger sugar stuff, because I don't really think we need that.
And
it's really old. Great. And this was an iced tea we got for your birthday party. What do you say? Excuse you, Miss Piggy. Watermelon mint. Ooh, this was pretty tasty, so that'll be nice to have that again when it warms up. All right, I have this big collection here. Can I sit these down in the basket? Okay, you organize first.
And then I got the place for those.
Okay. Okay, the only thing is I think this coffee filter probably needs to go down where I have the other coffee filters, okay? And then we can scooch these up so there's room for our tea right in the back. Turn it the other way. Turn it this way. Okay, there we go. So that one is done. So let's put that. Remember, I'm going to put those in a different basket. So I need you to duck out of the way. Okay, got it open. So now we can put this one back up here. Like that. Whoa. Okay, now this one I can already see we're going to have a little avalanche. So this is our tea and coffee basket as well. These got wet. So I'm drying out my coffee filters. I think they're all dry now, but they're kind of fluffy, which is all right. They still work. All right, and you are insisting on standing, huh?
Well, I just have to get...
I know, it's just not really the best place to be standing up.
Nope. I'm just going to leave it like that and then take it down.
Take it down, wash your noggin. Okay, let's...
That's going to get squished before I
Yeah, can you close up the cabinet for me? Thank you. Okay.
That hurt your finger?
No. All right, so this is, it says tea. It's actually, well, it's mostly tea. I do keep the coffee filters and a few little extra things up here, but it's mostly
here's
tea.
some of my favorite tea.
So this is some of our favorite winter teas.
I want these two mixed together for my, when I have my tea.
Oh, okay. You got coffee grounds on your face. Okay, and what else is in here? sweet ginger herbal tea.
My rainbow.
These we could be using.
Rainbow. Ooh, this is my favorite.
I think everything in here we're probably okay keeping because these are all just different teas we like to drink.
And coffee stuff.
And
That we
coffee
like to
stuff.
drink.
Yeah. What is this? This one, oh, this is the Bengal spice that needs to be used up. That is a small sample of tea. There's some more of those little loose tea packets. This is another sleepy time tea.
Oh, so I know where you're putting
And
those.
this goes with my teapot. Okay.
You're putting those in this.
Well, no, see, there's a bunch more of these little loose ones here. So I've just been kind of tucking them up to the front like that. So that reminds me to use them. All these fun little different kinds here. What else do we have in here that we need to declutter, Adelina? Anything else?
I would say nothing.
Nothing? Okay, so we can start putting things back in. Let's see, I bet if we can put one more box of tea maybe behind here, or do you want to put the little canisters? Okay, do the canisters there. Now this basket, I remember it being pretty full, so we have this box of tea.
I didn't even fit anything in
And
there.
this box of tea, I know it was kind of tight, wasn't it? I wonder,
Wait.
is there any of this tea that we could maybe make the box smaller? How much do we have left?
I know this one doesn't have a lot.
That one has not very many left in it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it has
let's empty that box. This box still has quite a bit. That'll make it a lot easier to fit stuff in with just taking those packets out. Okay,
Just a second.
and then we just
Take
have,
these out.
is it working now? Okay, then this one. So we have some nighttime tea we could be having at bedtime. We need to remember that.
Yeah, we used to have little ones.
Maybe let's put it alongside like this. At least this one, just so we can kind of see what's up front. And then we'll have our Bengal spice tea there.
Okay.
Wait, we got a couple more. Whoops. We've got
Ooh.
that one. Will that fit up front now? Yep. And then this is another loose tea that I like. Will it fit?
I think it
Right there. Okay. And then we've got our little tea ball, and we'll put that back in there as well. In our special spot, huh? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we got
And then
one
we
of
can
those.
just recycle this box, so that helped to get that box out. Okay. Now, watch your noggin, and we'll get that cabinet door
Okay,
open.
for you.
One left, right?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. One left.
One left.
Okay. So on the bottom shelf is where I keep my stash of daily coffee that I get out pretty much anytime I make coffee, and some of my tea supplies. So we have some cinnamon, that should be fine to keep. This is a
Dad loves this stuff.
Oh yeah, the
Dad loves
coconut
that.
oil. I use that somewhat for cooking, and also if I'm in the mood for a bulletproof coffee, then I'll get that out.
Ooh.
That is some tea, but you know what? I think I have 2 jars of coconut oil. One that's almost gone and needs to be used up, and a brand new one. So let's keep the almost gone one in here, and I'll put the brand new one back in the pantry where I have my extra supplies
Hey,
stored.
It went bit. Wait, I'm gonna smile.
And normally we get our honey from the orchard in town, and she's all out. So we had to go get some honey from Aldi, so that's in there.
Look,
We
it
have some
goes-
powdered stevia.
It
If
goes
you,
big.
oh, I'm sorry. Yep,
It goes big, middle, small.
you're right. So if you like stevia, I recommend this Trader Joe's brand. And the reason I like it is if you look at the ingredients here, where are the ingredients? I don't even know if it has, basically it's just stevia. It has nothing else in it. So I don't know if you can see that, but I really like it because it is just pure stevia, and you can do one tiny little scoop. So this jar has lasted me forever. And then what else did you pull out of that cabinet? So far that's it. Okay, and then we have our French press.
Wait.
Carefully,
Wait.
carefully, put it down because it's glass. We don't want to break it. Okay, thank you.
More like plastic.
Oh, and I just realized, no, it's glass. It's glass and metal. We forgot to put our coffee filters back, but maybe they'll fit on this shelf. So what else is in there? Our regular coffee. So again, we just use the Caribou. You want to smell it?
And
I know, it smells so good. I love the Okay, let's not scoop it out and make a big mess,
I'm
okay?
just stirring it.
Okay.
For no reason.
For no reason. Okay. So I like the medium regular roast from Caribou. It's the Caribou blend, Caribou coffee, Caribou blend. And what I love about it is it tastes as good as it smells. You know how coffee has a great smell and then it doesn't taste as good? I feel like that coffee tastes like it smells. So if you're in the market for some different coffee, give it a try. I have a container of decaf, and I also do some of those single packets. I have both in there.
I think this might be empty, but
That
I might
is
want to use it.
empty. You want to use that for your play kitchen? That's probably a fine idea.
That actually smells good.
I bet so. It had vanilla syrup in it. We'll rinse it out and clean it up, and then you can use it in your play kitchen, okay?
Oh, yay.
Okay, and then what else is back in our
yay.
cabinet? Is there anything else back there?
Yep.
Can you reach it?
I have to make this bit.
Oh yeah, careful, another glass. So this one is our small air pot that's does, 1 good cup or 2 small cups. So, all right, can you put that back on there for me? Thank you.
Oh yeah, I want to try one of those funny things.
Oh, well, it's not made to make noise. It's just made to make coffee. Okay, so I think everything in there is good. Let's see if we can get it all back in.
I'm just getting sick.
And that has given us a chance just to go through our coffee cabinet, coffee and tea cabinet.
The sugar is okay.
Oh, you're making sure the sugar is okay. That's good. And got a quick chance. Can you help me push this back, Adelina?
Oh, yeah.
Give us a quick chance to just remind us what we have in there. Whoops, let's put this big one in there first. Can you move the cinnamon out of the way? Because we need to be able to get to the cinnamon in the morning. I also like to put cinnamon in my coffee sometimes, either in my bulletproof coffee or just regular. She likes cinnamon in her tea. All
I
right.
know last I tried that. Cinnamon.
So that you said you were gonna use in your kitchen, right?
That's
We got that. Oh, sticky honey jar, huh? And then our coffee filters that are all fluffy. See if we can find a spot for these now. Is that everything? Okay, that was good. Kind of cleaned out some of the extra stuff. Will they lay on top? Right up there? Gently, gently. Look at that. All right, so that is our coffee and tea cabinet clean, declutter, and organize project for the day. Hopefully you guys are doing well.
That was a close one.
Thanks for joining us. Luckily you landed on your stool, huh?
Yep.
Can you get back up?
Goodbye, everybody.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button below, and you can catch our next
And the
decluttering video.
And the like button.
She wants to show you where it is.
Yeah.
Where do you think it is?
It's
Up there? Oh, so then I have to figure out how to put the like button up there. I don't know how to do that. Well, I know it's down below. It's just the little thumbs up. You can say thumbs up if you want. All right, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. You want to tell them bye-bye?
Bye-bye. Love you. I hope you have a good day.
Have a good day.